Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. What is up? How you doing? So today I figured we will do a little closet tour, but like my favorite pieces in my closet. So I figured I'd just take you inside my closet and I'll just like grab pieces out that I find are like my favorite pieces that I have. I feel like most of them are gonna be the vintage pieces and a lot of the ones that I made. But yeah, I mentioned it in my closet organization video if you guys would like to see that, and some of you guys were down. So yeah, I love talking about clothes and collecting the clothes I have, so I'd love to like share what my favorite pieces are and go like deeper into them. So let's just get right into it. And I'll just like start with like my jackets, I guess. The first thing right off the bat is this jacket that I actually painted. This is a blazer from the 90s, I believe. Someone from my job, my old job, his wife collects vintage clothes, and she used to have a store, I think, and she gives me like a bunch of her stuff every time she looks through her storage unit. And this was one of the pieces, and I thought it was so freaking sick. It's like 100% leather with like a nylon lining, and yeah, it's just beautiful. I thought it was just like a perfect piece to create something off. It's just like a plain white canvas, and I really like painting on leather. It like absorbs the paint really nicely. Yeah, so this is just like a little neon piece that I did. And then this is the back. Yeah, I just like painted like some little flowers and like eyeball situation and like a little floating lady. Yeah, I love this. I love wearing it to shows when it's like appropriate weather out for this. And just in general, it's just like so nice. I don't wear it like as much as I would like to just because of my job. Just because if this like scrunches up, obviously it's gonna crack. But yeah, this is definitely my first fave. Okay, I feel like this one should get a honorable mention because this is like 90s trip. Like, look at the tag. Look how cool their tag used to be. I loved like this era of trip. I always try to find like pieces from this specific era. It's kind of hard. Like not many are existing, but how freaking cute is this shirt? I feel like fast fashion tries to make shirts like this now, but this is like the OG. It's like this little trippy psychedelic button up, and I love this one. I have to wear this more. I love like, I feel like it'll look so cute. Actually, hold on, look how cute it would look under this dress. No, stop, because this is actually sick. This is perfect. I can't believe I hadn't thought of this before. Like, I'm just thinking of this now. Once it gets like a little more chilly out, I'm totally wearing this together. Like, this is literally so cute. Also, this is another one of my favorite pieces. Since we're here, might as well just talk about it. I made this one out of a shirt that a subscriber gave me. She gave me this little material. It was just like an oversized t-shirt that she found thrifting. And then this was a part of like a Mishka shirt, like a button up that I had for years. And I could wear it either way. Like this could be the front or this could be the back. Usually I wear this in the back though. But yeah, so I made this into like a little 70s like style mod shift dress, and I fucking love it. This glows in black light too, and there's little pockets here. I just like love this style of dress and like this era of clothing. Obviously this is not from the 70s because I made it now, but like I just love creating things that are inspired by that era, like 70s, 60s. Yeah, so let's continue with the rest. Okay, here's another trip item from that same era, like the 90s. And how sick is this? It's just like this crazy, trippy, psychedelic denim button up. I wouldn't necessarily call it a jacket because it is definitely more of like a shirt. But how insane and amazing is that print? Obviously, it's just like so me. Yeah, also, like, I feel like in the beginning I was having a hard time trying to style this, but now that I'm holding it up, I can like see so many ways of styling this, and just like having this be like the statement piece, obviously, Because sometimes I find like that I want to wear like a bunch of other crazy stuff with this, and it's just like, girl, relax. Like you could just wear this as the piece. It is enough. It holds enough in it to be the main piece. But yeah, so cool. And then we have this guy, which is another fave of mine. This I found in a dress store. This is like a current piece, I guess. Like, I think I got this like a few years ago. I got it whenever my brother got married. So I think that was like, what, like 5 years ago? Probably a little longer. But my mom was looking for a dress to wear to the wedding, obviously. And this was just on the mannequin. And I was like, yo, like, I need that. It's like so cool. I wore this to a lot of festivals. It's so fun. And it's like comfy. And it's literally like a suit jacket. The guy, when he was like fitting it to me, he was like, oh, are you wearing this to an event? And I was like, no, like, I'm getting this for my personal closet. And he like couldn't understand that I was just gonna wear this on the regular basis. It was really funny. It did come with different buttons. I ended up putting these buttons on because I had them for a project, I think. Or actually, I think I just went to Joann's and picked them up because I thought they were so cool and knew like I would use them eventually, and they just match this insanely perfect. So yeah, I switched those buttons out, and then I just put like some of my festival pins on here on the little pocket just because, yeah, they're so sick. And they just go perfect with this. Like, the vibes are just perfect for that. Just real quick, I feel like this one deserves some attention just because it's just like a really cool button up. Like, there's just like so much going on in it. Like, look at, like, there's like layers to this. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but there's literally like layers to the pattern. Like, there's a pattern, and then there's like a pattern over it in like a iridescent like grayscale kind of. But I was actually thrifting with one of my like old friends, and I was like looking at this like constantly, and then she ended up just getting it for me, so that was really nice of her. And I wear this like a lot. It's so sick. And it is vintage. I'm not sure from where, but I would guess like the 90s, like 80s, just because like the style and like the tag. But yeah, not sure. Super cool though. I feel like all my button-ups are so fucking sick that like they just are all my faves. So like I have these two that are probably, well, this one is 100% from the 70s. I found this thrifting and it was literally $7. Like, if I wanted to like sell this, I could probably sell it for like 60 something dollars, which like I'm not going to because I'm in love with it. But look at this original like fucking 70s collar, like amazing. The tag is so cool. Yeah, it's just a beautiful shirt. Just got like butterflies and clouds on it, and I'm like so happy that I own this. Like, it's so fucking sick. Yeah, I like to wear this one under dresses too. And then we have this little guy, which I also thrifted, I think for like super cheap. Literally probably like $7 again. And yeah, it's just this beautiful like little like maybe early 2000s or 90s like top, and it's just got this like trippy little pattern on it. And once again, I love wearing this one under dresses, like under my like 70s style dresses. And yeah, it's just like so fun. And like brands try to make sure it's like this now, and they're just not the same. Like, the vintage ones are obviously the better ones. I just love how like scrunchy it is too, and like the pattern is just within it. I have my Coogee sweater, which I got this at Buffalo Exchange actually, in when I was in Canada, I think. So yeah, no, actually I got it when I was in Chicago. Yeah, I went to Chicago with one of my friends, and we went there for like a day to like see a concert, and we also like tried to pack in so many things within that day, and we ended up going thrifting, and I got this in Buffalo Exchange, and I literally paid like $29 for a fucking original Coogee sweater. Like, this is like a $300 sweater, which is sick. I fucking love this thing, and I always wanted a Coogee sweater. They're just so cool. Like, how fun is this? Yeah. And I just added this little like telephone pin on it just because it like fit the vibe. But yeah, so cool. Okay, you guys seen this recently because I kind of just like made this not too long ago. This is just a sweater that I made out of like a bunch of t-shirts that I had and just like old clothes that I wasn't wearing. I think there's about like 14 items of clothes in here that I wasn't wearing. And yeah, I'm just like obsessed with this. I love how I put the earmuffs here hanging. Like it's so fucking fun, and it's just like the comfiest freaking thing ever to wear, like once it gets like cool out. And the ears, are you kidding? Ugh, I'm just like obsessed. I love it. Yeah, and this was one of my favorite shirts to wear. Like I wore the shit out of this shirt, but it literally started to fall apart because it's so old. I think it was from like the 90s or 80s. I think it says the year on it somewhere actually. Yeah, it was from 92 and it started to get like dry rot. So it literally was just like falling apart. So I had to do something with it, but I needed to keep the print because it was so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like vintage shirts on here and then just like fun shirts that I just have collected. But yeah, I love this thing. It is like so cozy. It's definitely one of my faves. Okay, now we're like in the dress section. So we're gonna have a lot of faves in this section. Starting with this guy, this little gloomy bear dress that I made completely out of just like upcycled fabrics and just like from scratch. So I really wanted like gloomy bear merch, clothing, but I didn't want to buy it. So I just like took like an old black t-shirt long sleeve that I think I got from like Michael's for like $5. And then I had this trim for like ever. My arm is literally starting to hurt. And then this is just like from old denim, obviously, and then like old t-shirts. And then I just painted Gloomy Bear on here. Because like I also did want like trippy Gloomy Bear type of stuff. Not like trippy, but like neon and just like Gloomy Bear in like my aesthetic, I guess, like in my style. So yeah, this also glows in the black light, which is really cool. If I wanted to wear it to like a rave, I would be glowing. But yeah, I love how this came out. This was like so fun to make. I love like doing these like patchwork style dresses. I do like a lot of customs with these. It's kind of like a thing that I've been doing for a while. And I also love how this is like a zipper where I can just like get some ventilation if it's a little hot. But I do wish it like zipped off completely, but it wasn't that type of zipper, so that's okay. But yeah, so cute. Okay, so pretty much like all of these dresses are definitely some of my faves. Pretty much like all the dresses that I thrifted that are from like the 60s or 70s time period are gonna be like some of my favorite pieces. So this one is, I thrifted this. It's crazy because I thrifted these all for so cheap. Like literally I think I only paid less than $10 for all of these dresses. So this one is like a little turtleneck type of mock neck style. And it is so damn cute. It used to be really long, like it was one of those like long, super pretty like 70s ones. But I ended up shorting it just because I like a mini dress more, and I just added this ribbon. So yeah, that's this one, and this one also glows too. Like the little green flowers, they glow in the black light, which is so sick. It just has like a zipper in the back. And then we have this guy, which is like one of the first ones that I ever thrifted. And I like freaked out when I saw it because I was like, oh my god, like this is 100% from like the 70s or like 60s. And this I got at L Train Vintage, I think. Which they used to be so good, but I feel like they kind of fell off now that it's like so popular to thrift. But yeah, I think literally like $7 for this. And it also was like a really long one that I ended up shorting and just adding like a black ribbon at the bottom to make it like mini. But I love the fabric on this one. It's like a corduroy, but like not really. It's like a thin like corduroy. I have like these buttons on the front. Ugh, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. Obsessed. Okay, and then this one is, I think this also was like a super long dress. Actually, no, it was just like a slightly bit longer, but too long for my liking. And I think it was a little big, so I think I took it in. But yeah, this is just like a brown floral one. I think this one is like polyester, but you can like see like the background, like someone like I think probably made this back then. Yeah, so freaking cute. I love the collar. I love like the button up like halfway. And this I got at, I think, Unique. Um, yeah, most of them I did get at Unique. And then a couple of them were from, what's it called? L-Train. Show these two guys like real quickly because once again, like they are some of the patchwork dresses that I made. This is just like a Grateful Dead one. Someone gave me this shirt and I think I already had the shirt, so I just turned it into a dress. And then, yeah, just added some more like copies of like Grateful Dead shirts that I had and like some other cool shirts. And like, here's that fabric again since I had leftover since it was such a long dress. And yeah, this was also like a thrifted Grateful Dead piece. And yeah, I like fucking love this dress so much. It was like also one of my first like patchwork dresses that I made that I was just so proud of. And I also made this pin. Like, I made this out of clay and painted it. Yeah, super cool. I made like a bunch of these in like different styles for like a Halloween show that I had and sold them, but I kept a couple, obviously. I made these in 2020 and this one lives here. I think I kept an Alien 2 that Joey has, but I'm not sure. I think it might have like got destroyed at some point, but I don't know. And then yeah, this is just like a Mickey Mouse one that I made. This was the first time I made a collar, and this I can like remove if I don't want to wear the collar. But I had this really pretty sequins fabric and this, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I had this like long sleeve hoodie that I wasn't really wearing. It kind of also got stained all year from work. So I was like, oh, let me just turn it into a dress. And I fucking love this, like how it came out. And it's like a vintage Mickey Mouse shirt, which is pretty fucking cool. Same with this pin. This is also like a little vintage Mickey Mouse shirt that I think I just found randomly at their store. Yeah, I don't remember where I found the Mickey shirt originally. I think it was also another piece that I thrifted in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I just love the colors on this. It's like super Crayola and like just rainbow crayon fun vibes. Okay, this is starting to be like, look at all my patchwork dresses that I made for myself. But they're just so good. Like this one, I had like so much Halloween stuff. Like I had a phase where I was just like buying a bunch of Halloween clothes like every year. I don't do that anymore. I realize that it's kind of ridiculous and it's like I can't wear as much Halloween in 1 month, you know what I mean? So I basically just combined like 5 of like my Halloween clothing items into one. So yeah, this is like a shirt that I got when I went to Disney in Halloween and a little like more Halloween vibe stuff. And yeah, I love wearing this on Halloween, like at work, because if I can't dress up, it's just like fun to wear on the day of. And then I'll usually wear like a mushroom hat and like kind of just do like subtle things to make it feel like I'm in a costume. But yeah, super cute. I feel like my dresses are like I said before, like my favorite section of my closet. So that's why there's just like so many dresses to like go through. But this is definitely one of my favorite pieces. Like, look at this thing. This is vintage Catch, I think. Not sure like when it's from, maybe the 90s or early 2000s, but I remember I was thrifting with my friend and I remember when she found this and I was like, no, you have to get that. It's the most beautiful fucking thing ever. And then she was moving and she wanted to like sell it and I was like, oh no, I remember when you got that and I've been thinking about it ever since, so yeah, I need to buy that from you. And she sold it to me. I think she only like charged me like 40 bucks, which was like super fucking nice. And yeah, like I could wear this out to like an event, like a formal event, or I could literally just dress it up in like a regular attire, which is like how I did so far because I haven't gone anywhere formal. I don't know, and that's not like a normal occurring thing for me. But yeah, it's just so beautiful and it fits legit perfect. Like just look how pretty this is. All the butterflies, and then it has like this pink and like I love like the 2-tone, like 3-tone, like fucking lining. I don't know. This is like just the most beautiful thing that I own, I think. I have this little piece, which is Hysteric Glamour. I've wanted a Hysteric Glamour piece for so long, for a while, and this is the piece that I had settled on. I love that it's like kind of like Grateful Dead vibes, with all like these like weird characters, and they kind of like put the Grateful Dead symbol in there. I don't even know if they're allowed to do that or even if they know what that is. I think we were talking about this guy my mom called, so I don't really know where I left off, but I'm pretty sure I was talking about this. But yeah, it's like a sweater. I mean, I'm literally out of breath because I just like ran outside to like get something from her. But yeah, it's like a little sweater vest dress situation. It has this little pocket, and it's just so cute. I love wearing it with like leg warmers, and it's like super comfy. I wish like I could just like wear a hood, just like as I'm doing like things. But like obviously if you're at work and you're wearing a hood, that might be a little fucking weird. They'd be like, who is this punk? But like, look how freaking cute the back of the hood is. It's like, this is why I want to wear the hood. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, see ya later. Yeah, so that is this little piece. I also love like the red stitching on it. And I got this off of Buyee. So I got this and that like trippy trip denim shirt that I showed you before, and like I think 2 like Sanrio items, and I think that was all that I got when I got this. And yeah, and it came out to like 120 altogether, which I think was like pretty like decent. Obviously I'm not getting like a deal like on the vintage things, but it came out to that price because of the shipping. And it just thought it was really funny that I found like a Trip New York City thing on Buyee in Japan, because like that's like a brand here, and there actually is like a lot over there for some reason. But yeah, that's what I ended up getting for the Buyee kind of stuff. That was the only time. I think I only bought from there once, and then I got a shirt off of there from like Mercari Japan, and I think that's it. It's just like annoying because this shipping is so expensive. So it's like, even if you find something for like $5, you have to like pay like $20 for shipping. It's like, this is annoying. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. So this piece, definitely one of my favorites. It's so freaking cute. I got this when I went thrifting in Maine, and it's just like a vintage cheerleading outfit, uniform. Okay. It's a corduroy, and you can like see they made this out of like felt, like so freaking sick. Yeah, this is definitely from the 70s, 100%. And I got this at like a vintage store in Maine, which is like the best vintage store ever. Like I want to go back to Maine just to go to this vintage store. It's literally insane. It like had the best stuff. We like kept going there every day that we were in Maine, because we just wanted to keep getting more stuff and like just looking at everything. Like everything that you looked through was just like, it's like you would find something new each time, and like so good. And the prices were actually great. Like they were not that expensive for like actual vintage. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but I really did not spend a lot of money there. And then all the pins are also vintage that I also got in Maine, just like in other little shops. It's just like an Andy Warhol. So it's just like a cool little pin, and like also cool. And I thought it would be perfect because like the colors and princess, you know. Duh. I have this one, which I thrifted this in one of the thrift stores by me, and I think it's just like a little 90s denim dress that I ended up hemming and like altering to fit me better, because I wasn't wearing it for a really long time because it just didn't fit right, but I loved it and didn't want to get rid of it because it's just so fucking cute. And now I've worn it like 3 times already since I have altered it to fit me a lot better. And it's from Paris Blues Originals. And yeah, it's just super freaking cute, and I love the stitching. It's just a beautiful dress. Like, this is so pretty. It's just gorgeous. Okay, another 70s piece that is literally to die for. Look how gorgeous this is. This I had to alter a little bit to fit me better. I think I do still have to do a little bit of alterations in here just to make it a little tighter, because it does kind of like fit a little frumpy over there. I usually wear a belt with it, but I would like it to just be able to be worn on its own, so I probably will in the future go in here and fix it up a little bit. But I got this at Buffalo Exchange for like $17, and like look how gorgeous that pattern is. apparently there's a lady who comes in and just drops like a bunch of like 70s, like 60s dresses, because I think she works in like the film industry. So whenever she doesn't need them anymore, she just drops them off. But how freaking gorgeous is this? Like the buttons, it's just beautiful. And yeah, I can't believe I have this. It's so sick. It's just made so well too. Okay, this is probably my ultimate favorite one ever. Like this is my number one, sorry, it's backwards. My number one favorite one. Like I found this one and I thought like, this is insane. You know what I mean? I found this thrifting, I think at Beacon's Closet, and it was like $30. It was just like sitting like on top of like something, just I guess on display, and I think it was also on sale. I'm not sure why, but it's not defective or anything. I did end up shortening it because it was also like a little bit too long for me, so I just like added this little yellow ribbon to it. But yeah, this is the most perfect dress ever. It fits so good. It is so beautiful. It's legit gorgeous. I love this like fabric that they used. I don't know what type of fabric this is, but it just like feels so good. Yeah, and I love like using this dress as like a pattern, like template to create other styles of like 60s, 70s dresses. But yeah, I fucking love this dress. I would wear this every day if I could, and like I would like have them bury me in this dress when I die. Like how fucking good. The mushrooms, the little snails, the flowers, the colors, like this little detail. Even the button is just so cute. And I love like that there's pockets. Yeah, this is like probably like top 5 in my closet. This is like number 1, I think. I can't think of anything like number 1 in the vintage section. You know, I wouldn't put it in number 1 like in full because I feel like some of the pieces that I made are hard to like compare. So like I would have like a top 5 in my vintage and top 5 in my handmade. But yeah, obsessed with this. Okay, then we have this one that I made. Yeah, obsessed with this. I like literally couldn't believe that I made this when I made it. It's just this beautiful like yellow linen dress that I upcycled from this like Sun Mumu like situation, and yeah, this is just like the most gorgeous like dress like that I have. I feel like that I personally made or upcycled, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's so freaking pretty, and like I did all like the hand like stitching on the flowers with the sequins and added some little charms here. And the back is just like a corset like tie up situation with like ribbons. And yeah, I love the fucking color. I love like pink and yellow, and it's just like such a pretty like summery like dress. I don't even think I wore it in the summer yet. I think I've been wearing it like in the winter, because when I made it, it was like winter fall. So I think I wore it once as is to take photos, but before I wore it like just like with a long sleeve underneath or like a sweater underneath and like some jeans underneath, and it was super cute. Yeah, I should probably wear this like as is, like maybe with like a little tank top underneath or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how I would wear this to work as is, just because it does give like very like dressed up. If I'm going to work, it would make like no sense. It would just be weird. Not weird, but like I just don't think it would be appropriate. But yeah, I would like to figure out how to dress this down in the summer vibes, you know what I mean? And then of course, see, like this one, this would probably be my top, like in my top 5 of handmade clothes by me. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, I love her. I just made this one, so you guys just seen this recently if you saw my past video. But this is made out of vintage 60s fabric, and as you can see, I kind of used the yellow dress to, oh, whoa, damn, I got a little stain here. I'll just have to like wash that off with like a little cloth. But as you can see, I used the yellow dress as like a template for like the top part, and then I just kind of like created the bottom in my own way. I wanted it to like be like a drop waist, and then I added this like little bow. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this dress. I can't believe I made this as well. This is just like a big accomplishment for me, I feel like. And it's just, I fucking love it. And I still have like I said in the last video, like I still have at least like a yard and a half of fabric left. So I'm definitely gonna make those like low rise, like flared pants. Okay, I'm just gonna show these guys together real quick because like they're kind of similar but different in many ways. This one I did make myself out of some fabric that a lady I used to work with. She was like she had a jewelry store, but like she had some guy like come in and decorate her place. And the guy had this fabric, and when he was taking it down, he had extra fabric, so he just gave it to me because obviously he knew me, he knew my style, and he was like, "Do you just want it? Like, I'm gonna throw it out." So I was like, "Duh." So I made this dress out of it with some like extra velvet that I had laying around. And I also made matching arm warmers. I think they're just in a different part of my closet. They're like with my gloves. But yeah, it's so freaking cute. I love this. This also, like, when I made it was like such like a big deal for me. Like I thought like I did so good. And yeah, I just love it. It's fun for winter with like a long sleeve underneath. It's just so cute. And then this one, I found this on Poshmark. I don't even think it's like that old. I think it might just be like from like the 90s or I don't know. Like I can't tell by the tag, but the pattern like makes me feel like it's a little older and like the style. I don't know, but it's super cool. I only paid like $10 for it, so that was pretty rad. And yeah, love her. This dress, absolutely insane. I'm obsessed with this dress. So fucking cool. I think I found this on Poshmark too. I just had to like hem it because it was a little too long. And I think I took it in on the size because it was kind of big. Or, no, I didn't. I just hemmed it because it was really long. But yeah, so fucking cute. Obsessed with this pattern. This is also from like the 90s, as you could tell, that tag. Yeah, just like, I fucking love like, I love this vibe. Like, we obviously can see like a common like thing in my closet. You know what I mean? Like as far as dresses. Okay, I feel like we have to mention this one. This is 100% one of my favorite pieces. This was my 5th grade graduation dress. And it still fits. Okay, I am very small. I have not grew that much. Leave me alone. But obviously it fit a lot different when I was in 5th grade. It was more like a loose fitting. Now it's like more fitted, but it's got like stretch, so it fits really nice. It basically just fits like perfect now. But yeah, I love wearing this with like an oversized t-shirt on top of this and like having this like as a skirt and styling it up that way. But I can also wear this to like an event, you know what I mean? Like I can wear it as an event or I can dress it down, and it's just so beautiful. My mom used to buy a lot of monkey wear when I was younger. That was like my favorite band as a kid, and I still love it. I don't think they're in business anymore because this is from like the early 2000s, but yeah, like this is freaking gorgeous. So when this was like purchased, it was probably like 2004, because yeah, I was in 5th grade in 2005 is when I graduated probably. But yeah, it's fucking beautiful. I love this brand. I also have a shirt from this brand still from when I was younger, and it's like this witchy top. I'll show you it when I go. I'm probably gonna do this again, but like with my other clothes, like I think I'm just gonna stick to the closet with this just because it's gonna get really long if I like start doing my favorite pieces from like my dresser and whatnot. But I definitely would do a separate video, like a part 2 of like my dresser and like all that type of thing. But yeah, the shirt in there is like super cool. It's just like this witchy vibe. Okay, this one I just recently got, and I 100% would put it in like my favorite pieces. When I saw it, I was just like, no, like this is insane. This is such a beautiful dress. I also like showed Joey, and he was like, no, like you actually have to get that. Like that's so you. And then I tried it on, and it was just gorgeous. I'm probably gonna wear this to my engagement party. Also, his idea, which was a great idea because like I didn't even think to do that, and he was just, I don't know, he really liked it. I mean, so do I, but it was just like funny. I don't know. I also added these little rhinestones to it just to give it some more sparkle. And yeah, it's just so pretty and it flows so nicely. And I think it's great because if I do get tired of it being long, I can totally like make it shorter and use the fabric because this is such a gorgeous fabric. I got this like in a little hippie shop in Woodstock. Then I have this little Lisa Frank halter top that I made out of a Lisa Frank bag. So it had like a front pocket, so like it technically has a pocket in the shirt. And these were the bag straps, and then this was like around the top of the bag, like the fur trim. And yeah, this is like such a fun fucking shirt. I love this thing so much, and it's so fabulous. Just like love Lisa Frank. And this was like one of my bags from when I was younger. Like it came, I think it was like a Lisa Frank like art kit bag situation. And I found it in the basement one time and I was like, oh, whoa, look at this OG Lisa Frank jazz. I am totally making a top out of this. The one thing is I'm definitely going to change this at some point because I have it using chain for now, but I think I want to like take the chain off and use just ribbon and then tie it together rather than like having it like close like this, just because I think it'll be easier and like feel better on my body. But yeah, I could do that whenever pretty much. But yeah, it's so cute. I feel like maybe you guys are probably sick of this shirt, but I am obsessed with this shirt. It was one of my favorite t-shirts and I turned it into like a little corset style top. It was a t-shirt from Mishka. I used to be obsessed with the brand. They used to make really cool stuff back then. Not so like much anymore, I feel like, but their designs back then were just like so fucking sick. And the way the t-shirt fit was like very like boxy and like weird. So I decided to just like turn it into like this situation since it was so sturdy. It like kind of fits this like a lot better, and I love how it came out. It's just so freaking cute, and I kept the original tag, and yeah, I just like love it. Also, if I really wanted to, I could wear it the other way around because I double lined it for this to be like tie-dye, but I don't see myself doing that. But you know, you never know. You never know. I have this insane piece. Just ignore this one. It's just behind it because I keep them on the same hanger. But look at this freaking kimono. Okay, my phone died in the middle of that, and I like recorded like so many pieces of film, but we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We were at this kimono. How freaking sick is this? I also think I'm gonna do a second part because we're already at like a half hour and I feel like that's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna stop at this kimono, and then in the second part of the video, I will do the rest of my closet, which is like probably like 8 more items in here, and then we'll do some of the favorite things inside my dresser because there's really like not that much, so I'll combine it in a second one. But anyways, this kimono was from the UK. I used to follow Madeline Pendleton, her blog, back in the day, and yeah, that's how I found it, and they don't make it anymore. I like tried to look up the brand, but they like just rebranded into like a whole entire like vintage resale brand. So yeah, unfortunately they don't make these anymore, but it's like the coolest fucking thing I own. Like I wear this to literally every single festival. Like whenever I go to a festival, this is a part of the outfit, no matter what. Like it makes it into each festival. And I'll just show you guys this kimono just because it's right next to it, and then we will end it here, and I will see you guys in the second part. But I have this Jerry Garcia kimono that I got from Ellie Paisley. She's an artist. She painted all of this, and then like everything on here is like one of her paintings, and then she got it printed out like on fabric, and it's so freaking beautiful. I wore it to like every Dead & Co show that I went to, and obviously everyone like loves it because it's cherry, and yeah, it's just like absolutely insane. Okay, so that is going to be the end of this video for everything that I love, all my favorite pieces in my closet, and yeah, I hope this just like inspires you to like get in your closet and like look at all your stuff. Like you don't need extra stuff. Just like wear what you have. Make sure you like love every item, because if you don't, like why do you even have it? You know what I mean? The pieces that I'm not showing you I do love, but like also some of them like are staples where you kind of like need them to work if you're gonna wear like a statement piece, you know what I mean? But yeah, I will see you guys next video in the part 2, where we'll deep dive more into my favorite pieces from the rest of my closet and my dresser.